first corner is the most pressure you're going to feel across this whole race. Getting it off the line is one of the toughest things you can do as you get 5 lights up. And the Bathurst Enduro is underway for Sprint 2 with a great start from the front runners at the TMX boys as well inside of the top 10 as they run round turn number 1. You can see Lawrence has got a good start away. They've kept themselves nice, clean and consistent, Sinka. For the final race of the season, it's a scramble towards turn 1 for the front runners and the whole field in behind. Another old lead through one already. Davis Wick and Sinka wanting to try and keep right on the tail of Doug Brown. As the rolling was flying up the front all the as well. Phase there, Katakazina.
Yes, he did.
Labouring still going at each other here. 3 minutes down, we've got 70 minutes to go. They're going to go round a lot of times. It's 1 minute 21 lap times here. They're not going to stop. Shane Ratcliffe fighting out as well. Ray Oliver's got Bradley Wall alongside. Looks like Daniel Harding has had some form of incident. We'll pick up on that one in a minute. But Oliver on the inside, got to come back behind him.
Further back as we're underway. James Scott will lead them up the hill, up towards turn 1. Can they keep it clean? There's already contact with Dolphin and Stone Street on the straight as they run round turn 2. Dodge and Warboy being cautious off the exit of turn 1. What a run off the line, but an atrocity has happened to Troy Stone Street off the start. There's no other way to say it. I think it was maybe off of Will Brown and just absolutely Superman punched him straight into the wall on the left hand.
evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Season 4 for 2025 of the Warren Brown Toyota GR86 Nationals. It's been a hell of a year with some amazing champions from first season all the way to this season coming up. We've got some spectacular drivers out here, and tonight we're on a track that I'm not that familiar with because I've just purchased it, but we're at the Sachsenring, a place in Germany which was 8.16 kilometre. Traditionally, one of those European tracks that competed with the Nordschleife. The place is spectacular. The track looks amazing. The pit exit looks dangerous. The cars are on fire, and we've got a spectacular season ahead of you. Super sprint format, as we normally do. 20 minutes with a reverse top 10, then the next 20 minutes with a reverse top 5, and then the final heat of the night. Points on the tables are going to be huge. A lot of fast boys out on track. Our season champion from Season 3 looks like he's not going to be here tonight, but he looks like he's going to have a season off with some rig issues. So it's going to open up the door to people like Dougie Gowans and people like Carter Hines, Joshy Horton, who is a very fast boy out there. And let's not forget Jet Murray and Cooper Barnes, who had some fantastic exploits, or maybe not some so fantastic, one or the other, for the boys on the weekend at Bathurst. And we all know Cooper Barnes had his lead for a while taken away from him in the last few laps too. So some spectacular driving over the weekend. All us sports fans, motorsports fans, loving the Bathurst experience. But tonight, it's all about the Toyota GR86 Nationals. Let's look at the calendar for the season. We have got 9 rounds of spectacular racing. The Sachsenring tonight, we are going to 2020's Misano World Circuit. Was going to be an absolute epic run on the Grand Prix historic reverse grid. Autodrome Hernandez Rodriguez, the EV circuit, Circuit de Jerez, at the 6th of the 11th, Indianapolis Motor Speedway, using the bike version. Autodrome Nacional at Monza, the junior. Autodrome International de Mugello, my Italian is all coming back to me slowly, even though it sounds really, really bad in the short version. Portland International Raceway, full circuit, and the Circuit of the Americas West. So we are up for a spectacular season that's going to be a lot of fun. And in the room, pushing the buttons and having some fun in the background is Cobes, pushing it and giving us some directions. And beside me, coming back for another season of torture where he can struggle to get a word in beside me because I never know when to shut up, even if there's water being poured down my throat. James Watson, come and join me, mate. How are you? And what can you tell me about this track? Because you just gave me a bit of a hint that you've been on this track and you absolutely love it.
Oh yeah, you may not be familiar with it that much, and some of the folks watching at home might not be familiar with it, but this place is incredible. There's a lot of really unique corners on this track. It has a really unique flow, and there's a lot of elevation change, and like going on that downhill down onto the back straightaway. This place is gonna be a blast. I can't wait to see how these guys just wheel these massive cars around here. I mean, not massive compared to the fire-breathing dragons we deal with on Tuesdays, but these are still going to be some hefty cars going around this circuit, and I'm looking forward to it.
It looks like a great track, actually. Just watching the drivers going around. Once someone gets out on track, we'll follow them around the track and have a bit of a look-see, so you can see all the undulation and everything. It's got some really cool sections that remind me of other tracks with the S's. The coming up the hills, almost a bit like Eau Rouge. It's got some really cool spots to it. Excuse my coughing right in the middle of all that, but really eager to see these boys out there and cheer it up. We've got, I think, 46 drivers registered for the season, so it's going to be a mega season. Some of the boys can't make it tonight. Some of them have entered a bit late as well, but it's going to be an absolute cracker of a season. And there's even rumours that three-time champion Ben Faulkner's going to have a crack at the series as well after he's seen some of the pace that's been out there of late. So that would be very interesting to see. But early targets, mate, early names. You've been watching practice. I know you've been out here for a while waiting for me. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I think it's going to be interesting. Obviously, you can't count out Dougie Gowans, and it's going to be curious to see him try to bounce back after a season with a lot of races that did not go his way. Got to keep an eye on Dan Bartouche, and hopefully, bad luck Bartouche is gone this time around. So yeah, and it's gonna be interesting with no Kyle Avery this race, and like you said, potentially the gone for the whole season. That's also gonna open things up a massive amount, and obviously you cannot count out any of the Murray performance cars either.
No, they're back in some good numbers as well, so they're going to be tough to beat out there. But there's Carter Dines has changed his name to Crisscross Esports, so that's a new one out there. There's a few new names in them that are out there. Russell Gander's gone to Vortex Sim Racing. I'm just looking at some of the others out there. Downstairs tonight actually is our main race director. Greggy Barber with our race steward today, Stefan McCartain, who's made a long return back after a bit of a break doing some home renos and that. So welcome back, Mr. McCartain, based out of New Zealand. So we have a full flavour in our room downstairs. As we do on track too, we've got Kiwis and people from all over the place. But yeah, a lot of new names, mate. A lot of new names, and some of these boys are fast too. So I'm not sure where it's going to go to. This is going to be an epic battle out here. Qualifying is 2 minutes in. No one's actually set a lap time as yet. So we'll see how they start dropping in the next few minutes, because it's going to be, as usual, 15-minute mark. Chopper goes out, it stops it, and everyone gets ready for some racing.
Yeah, and then we also have Dan Bartouche on Wizard Racing Alliance and the Koala Cartel, which is a new team bringing in four new drivers into the series. So yeah, a lot of fresh blood.
There is. I think I counted about 10 cars all up that are out there that are new. So some of them aren't here tonight as well. But this is going to be fresh blood, new blood. There's going to be a little bit of people getting to know how the driving is at SRW, because there's a certain bit of gentlemanly behaviour out there and giving space and stuff like that. Whereas these cars, traditionally, when you race them in officials, there's a lot of banging going on. Like, cars very rarely come back into the pits after the race with panels that aren't dented. So officials' style of racing and what we do here is going to be a bit different. So going to see a little bit of acclimatisation by some of these new boys. But I'll tell you what, goosebumps are coming, mate. The goosebumps are pumping.
We're already a good part of the way through qualifying.
Joshy Horton up the pointy end with a 1:32.749 with 10 minutes to go. Trev Mortimer, we see it here with some pace, usually up in the top 5 to 8 in the series. Ducky Gowns, we've seen battling up and down the place. Carter Dines, we know he's got some pace. He's either on or he's off. He seems to have no switch in between with Carter. Brandon Levin, we saw at the end of the season getting some really good pace coming up into this final 3 or 4 rounds. Danny Bartouche, well, we know the Wizard Racing Alliance. We know Danny is capable of anything out on that track.
Good lap for Trev Mortimer so far, up there P2.
Yeah,
fastest of the pro-ams.
Doing really well. The allocations have changed slightly, but not too much. Looks like White is the people downstairs. Boylette has joined the series. He has been with us in the past. He's had a long hiatus. So he would be up there as a pro if you want to do that, Cobes. I'd put him as a pro in. You can't change it now. He'd be a pro, I'd say, at this level. He's he's a very fast young fella in these cars. But again, the same sort of thing applies as we normally do, Pro-Am and Am. So that applies to our series as it normally goes. Here we go. Hang on. 049 pit lane start for avoidable contact. So Alex is starting his season from the pits. He must have got in the way into some sort of contact at some point. Ash Glover's having a bit of a run there as well. Someone following him through. This is Alex Zikis. Yeah, okay, this is Alex Zikis coming through. Zikis. People have been picking on my pronunciations these last few days.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him the big thumb up. First corner will be a safety car, I predict. The safety car doesn't park too far away from the first corner, so it's a good chance it might come through. Cruz McVie, we don't know what he's capable of. He's a new driver to the series. Let's pick Joshy Horton or someone like that, Cobes, and let's have a look at the track from a like a chase view, so we can see. Yeah, that's it. Let's have a look at this track because I'm not familiar with it. Mr. Watson, you're a bit more familiar with this track. Take us through. Do you know where we are right now?
Not quite, because it is a different layout than what I had ran. This was one of the short layouts, and I had run the GP circuit.
Well, it looks like this is the main straight. There's a pit entrance to the left. It's a bit of a bugger. It's uphill and tight to the left. It reminds me a bit of Knock Hill, the way it's set up as well. And here we go, the tight right-hander coming down. Mr. Horton will hug the apex.
Yeah. Look at this drop. Like, it's such a deep drop already. So you're kind of having to make sure that you're not getting on it too hard, not upsetting it as it's going through that decline. Then this is a bit of an oddly shaped radius, so you kind of have to treat it like, yep, that's exactly how you have to treat it. And then this is also another double apex, and it's really easy to catch you out. And here you're going downhill, you're full on the power, trying to make sure that you keep it on the track. Oh, it's such a rush going through that. This is my favorite part of the track here. And then you're having to go through the sweeper. That's gonna kill Josh.
Unfortunately, yeah, unfortunately, there's nothing Horton can do there. That guy in front of him, it may be an AM driver. He's on a hot lap himself. So he's got to try. He can pass him, but he's got to make sure the pass is clean. And unfortunately, that would have cost Mr. Horton the time. I think he's just given up on that lap, and he's going to start it again. This is where we picked up Horton from originally. He might as well pass him now because he's just going to get in his way again once he catches up to him. But that's a pretty cool lap, man. That looks pretty awesome. So some double left-handers, double right-handers. So they're not just your standard. The coming down the hill in the S looks like it's going to be extremely tricky with a couple of cars getting each other's way on the race line. And there is a lot of dirt area out there for runoff too. This is traditionally a lot of MotoGP was run on these tracks as well. So I think it was right up until 2022 we had MotoGPs out there. The last 2 seasons, no. But some great runoffs, so boys can get themselves back on track. I'm not sure how the iRacing is going to look at some of these offlines because there seems to be a lot of runoff. It'll be interesting to see who gets the yellow flags, which we will get noted for. What are we looking at time-wise? 5 minutes to go, 4 minutes and a bit. Dougie Gowans is in second place. Joshua Horton's got himself a spectacular lap of the 132.749. Dougie Gowans a 132.754. So we're talking half a hundredth there between those two boys. And then we've got Cruz McVeigh, who is come new to the series with a 132.9. Good to see. 132.9 again by Trev Mortimer. Danny Bartouche, 133.13. Thomas Cooley, 133.14. Brandon Levin, 133.1. The gap from top to, what is it? So we got a second, is all the way down to 10th place is only 1 second in it. Joshy King's got himself in the top 10. Good to see Joshy going well.
Also, I just realized I'm an idiot and did not recognize the track layout at first.
Why is that, mate?
Because I'm stupid. Because I'm like, I did not recognize it at first, but then as we were watching, I'm like, no, wait, this is exactly how I remember it being. I'm like, and then I was like, wait, is there even an alternate layout? And there is not. So, yeah,
It's hard when you're watching it from these views, coming from the outside man, because it's so easy to pick up some differences, and things look different from the angles that we see as well. When you're in the car and you can feel yourself coming around those corners, it's no better feeling, and it's all your muscle memory comes back and you realise where you are and where you were. But a lot of fun out there. A couple of boys are really following each other tough at the moment. Cooper Barnes has got... that's not Cooper Barnes, that's my boy out there in front of him. Who was I looking at? Because there's about 4 or 5 cars just following each other, doing some hot laps across there. So they're taking advantage of what drag there is down those hills. There's Barnes coming down the hill as we speak. Oh, I'm seeing a lot of boys. Oh, did you see that?
Whoa!
He's just touched the dirt then. That was David Simmons there, just touched the dirt, and it literally flew him from one side of the track to the other side. First corner, what's the weather forecast for the race? It's going to be dry, and dry. But I will double check that.
Lame.
Let's have a look at the weather map on my screen down here. And yes, we have not a squid, nothing, no rain, nothing at all. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0 chance of precipitation. I nearly said participation. All right. Well, if you're out there and you're viewing the show and you do have someone that you're supporting and following, please let us know. We've got the 2 cameras going as well when we need them, and we can let you boys see it. Troy Hollingsworth Racing got the old boy that is in. Yes, he is in. He's got himself into the system. We have got a fair few people watching already just on Facebook, so we'll see how that goes. Yeah, we've mentioned Cooper Barnes's exploits at Bathurst, which is an amazing feat he had on the weekend. So I'm sure that, you know, if you guys are interested, go out to the YouTube. There's highlights and stuff that I saw this afternoon. Oh, another one. Mortimer hitting the dirt. He's coming around that corner. That corner's going to be treacherous, man. I've seen a couple of people hit that dirt there and lose contact and swerve out all over the place. Mr. Dead, yeah, it was a good weekend for him. Jet was a good watch. Greggy Barber, thumbs up. This track would be interesting in the wet. I think it would be. I think this track would be interesting in any car, actually. I'm liking the undulation, the amount of space, and the way the track layout is as well. It's got some real challenging stuff that's probably not... It looks probably easier than what it actually is. It looks easier, but it's not.
Yeah, it's a very simple looking layout. You're like, oh, I could learn this track easy. And then you get hit with the first bit of elevation change and the first of the many double apex corners, and you're like, I have no idea where I'm going right now.
Well, I'd be out there with my track guide on, that's for sure. There we go. The timer has just ticked over, ladies and gents, and we have got themselves some awesome times out there. The time difference in the top 3 is only a couple of hundredths. There is nothing in it at all. So we'll see how these boys track as they go through. Let's have a look at the board and see where qualifying's finished, the finishing results for qualifying, and who is going to be starting where on the grid. There won't be a lot of time between the start of the race and people gridding up. All right, Barbs is on the hooter downstairs, telling the boys all about it. He's just told them we do have a high threshold for safety cars in this series. All right, let's go through the order of who's who in the zoo tonight and where they're starting from. We've got Joshy Horton, who's got himself a fantastic pole position, only a couple of tenths. Have a look at that top three. Look at that, 600ths, 100th between, 1,000th between Thomas Cooley and Joshy Horton. So the front grid goes as is at the moment for the Warren Brown Toyota GR86 Nationals Round 1, Season 4 for 2025. Joshy Horton will start us off on the pole position, followed by Thomas Cooley in second, Dougie Gowans from FTR in third, Danny Bartouche from SRR or Wizard Racing, whichever he chooses to be on the night, in fourth place. Cruz McVie sounds a bit cars to me. Trevor Mortimer in sixth, Brandon Levin in seventh, Carter Dines in eighth, Mitchy Noble in ninth. We've got Liam Tipping in 10th. In 11th place, Joshua King from Team SRW Motorsports. Thomas Cena from SLM Academy in 12th. 13th place, Dean Sinkovic from Team SRW. 14th place is Callum Hodgkinson from OPR. 15th place is Matty Boylett from Murray Performance Racing. 16th place, Mark Cochran from Apex Racing. 17th place, Kevin Wakefield from Kevstar Racing. 18th place, Stevie Daniels from LCR Esports. 19th place, Ash Glover. 20th place is Russell Gander, still a privateer on the screen. But I believe he's got himself a new team now. And we are nearly ready to go. Do we have time to do the rest of them? No, we don't. Ladies and gentlemen, strap yourselves in. We are in for an absolute perler tonight. We have got 3 20-minute sprints for the Warren Brown Toyota GR86 tonight. Round 1 of Season 4 for 2025 with some amazing talent on track, ready to tear it up. Who will bog it down? Who will get a fantastic start? We have got 1, 2 more cars that we're waiting for to grid. Second camera is going to go all the way down to Cam Hardwick. Let's see how he tracks off. He's coming back to the series after a season off. Ladies and gentlemen, if you've got someone you're supporting out there, let us know in the chats at YouTube. Give us a shout out. The clock is ticking. We're ready to go. Ladies and gentlemen, we are just about to go. The Warren Brown Toyota GR86 Nationals Season 4 has started. We are green. Everyone's got off to a fantastic start. Joshua Horton is already cut it across the front. Dougie Gowans has got himself into a position, battling it across there with the boys at the pointy end. Danny Bartouche has got the inside line of Gowans. Is he going to make it through the S's? 2 sides across it. They've made a lot of space. Everyone has given each other space coming through. It's 2 and 3 wide, but everyone has been nice and clean as they're coming through. Joshy Horton's got a fantastic start. Dougie Gowans and Danny Bartouche. We've got some screaming there from Watson, so I'm not sure if there was contact or someone just slapped someone. But I tell you what, these boys are coming through very fast. The pace is unbelievable. Carter Dines has got himself in a nice position there behind Trevi Mortimer. Thomas Cooley dropped down a few places after that, 3 places from the start. Carter Dines up 3 places as he's coming through. Joshua Horton is already putting his foot down and going for it hard. He has got himself 5 to 6 tenths on these boys. 2 by 2 there, but Murray Performance on the inside of, not sure who that is at the moment, Greg Crook. Yes, it is. Greggy Crook has got himself the purple car that you can see on screen. This is going to be an absolute perler, gents. Already 2 minutes in, my palms are sweating and loving every second of it. Looks like that my SDK already doesn't like Joshy Horton, so he's disappeared off mine. Dean Sickov has gone out in the dirt, having a little bit of love out there. Few people going out there trying to have a look at it. What are these boys doing? We've got the rotation down the back. Dean Sickovic's gone around. He has got himself in all sorts with the boys in the back of the field. I think that dirt. Yep, I think that dirt.
Might need a safety car.
Yeah, I think that dirt is, look at the flat tyres in the back of that thing. Is that Piccoli? No, it's not. Who is it? I don't know. Dean's trying to get around. I think he's trying to get himself into the pit. What's happened? He's done the old tail. Oh, he's got back on track, not too bad. But what's happened after that? He's come across. Looks like he's come across. Not sure who that car is. It's a new car. That could be. Oh, look at that. Slammed him in the side. Oh, that is crazy. Nah, this track's awesome, mate. This is going to be an absolute pearl. It's just these boys need to get used to it. That car needs a new facelift. All right, let's take it down to the pointy end and see where we are. We've got Joshy Horton has pulled it out to 6/10 and going great guns across the front. We've got Dougie Gowans in second, Danny Bartouche, Thomas Cooley, Trev Mortar, Carter Dines, Cruz McVie, Brandon Levin, Liam Tipping, Thomasina. This is your top 10 at the moment. Lead Pro-Am is Brandon Levin at the moment. He's got Thomasina behind him and Josh King behind him. Lead Amateur is... I don't know. What colour is the amateurs again? Green. Bradley Dines, is it? Wayne Edwards is the lead one. Yeah, Wayne Edwards. Whew. Tell you what a start to the race.
Oh, almost 3 wide here. Dan and Doug are just throwing haymakers at each other.
They are. And that car, I think that's Cooley in the gold stripes. Yes, it is. Yeah, Cooley's there right behind Mortimer. He's being squashed in by Dines. Dines is trying to get the outside line. And behind him is Cruz McVie, who I believe is a Cars character. I'll have to ask him about what his real name is and why he's got a dodgy name for his Iracing name. That spells trouble to me. So as the team league owner, I will be investigating that, let me tell you. These boys are going fine out there. They're having a great little spurt. Mr. Dead doesn't like this track, but I tell you what, it's got some nice flow to it. You just got to keep off the dirt. Oh, Bradley Dines has hit the dust. Look at that thing. That is munted. Oh, my God.
That thing is demolished.
Yeah, it looks like one of those dogs with the flat noses. Fred, whatever his name is. Thomas Cooley Newboy has just set the fastest lap with a 1:33.042. So a cracking bit of time there from him. Yeah, he's gone. Big time.
Yeah. I get the feeling that Thomas Cooley may not be a Pro-Am for long.
No.
He's already starting to show.
I think once the round 3 reviews are done, there might be some people to be changing. Oh, look at that. It wasn't much in it, was there? It was just the slightest touch of the dirt through there, and it's all over Red Rover. Oh, man. Yeah, and look at that wall. That wall's perfectly positioned for some nice impact, isn't it?
Yeah, as most walls tend to be.
Yep. Top 10, top 8 are still only 3/10 apart. Every single one of them are following each other nice and tightly. In the bottom screen at the moment, we've got a battle there from Cam Hardwick with Greg Cook and Jason Douglas. They're having a great little spurt there, and Cooper Barnes just behind them too. So that little pack there. But have a look at Gowans going here. He's having a great gun. He's pushed and pushed and pushed. Is Horton going to give him enough space to get around? He is just about... Oh, Gowans has taken full advantage of that track. He's cutting everything he can off it to take the shortest distance round. But Horton is making sure he goes the long way around. He's not giving him any room at all. Bit of respect between these two boys. But look at Gowans on the inside line. I think Horton's thought to himself, it's all right, Grandpa. I'll give you a little bit of space. You go up the front for a while, and we'll see how that goes.
One of the koala cars way off into the...
Yeah, that was Cooley and who's the other new guy? Cooley and McVie just then, I think, both had a bit of a trundle across. Tipping. 159. Thomas Cooley has called that in, probably having a bit of a chinwag about the contact. Here we go, coming down to the first corner. Inside line for Joshy Horton. Not enough there to cause any trouble. Mortimer's got himself up 3 places. He's got ahead of Danny Bartouche. Bartouche looks like he's settled for 4th at the moment. He's got to be a smart boy. To win this season isn't always to win the race. To win this season is consistency. Top 3, top 4 positions. Every race is what is going to win a title here, because the amount of damage that is caused in the reverse top 10s and the type of tracks that we race on. So it's going to be a cracker. Dougie Gowan spreading his wings, mate. 132.957. That's a cracking place for a bridge.
Horton off a little bit again.
Yep. Greg Crook on the bottom screen is getting a lot of pressure from Cam Hardwick. These boys are all over each other. Hardwick's he's nearly slid into him. Coming round that base corner down the hill, it took advantage of his rear end, went sliding everywhere. He's got control back of it, but I tell you what, they're having a great little tussle. There's about 5 cars there following each other. That bit of dirt we keep seeing across here, the boys that are coming out there are living dangerously, touching that.
Yeah, I've lost track of.
And
man.
then-
Grimes is off.
Ooh, there you go. Liam Tipping, welcome back to SRW. You have got yourself a time penalty for after this race for contact with, I believe that was Thomas Cooley. Is that what you heard right as well down there?
I couldn't quite make out who they said it was with. Oh,
look at the squeezing that's going on here. The boys are tight. Who we got?
And
just
look
there,
at Trev Mortimer.
Is that Horton? Horton's dropped off in the 3rd.
Yeah, and look, Mortimer is right on the rear of Gowans.
Yeah, he's
just
putting the pressure.
Sail.
Looks like Mr. Johnson's had a bit of a mystery coming around that corner as well, and a fake pit entrance attempt by the look of it too. This is the replays. He's coming around the corner. He's hit the inside dirt. Oh, so the inside dirt's just as bad as the outside dirt, and it's giving him a nice little bit of 11s he's done for us there. Yeah, definitely. Dougie Gowans has got a lot of pressure there from Mortimer. Mortimer is up, is 3/10 behind him. But at this moment, Danny Bartouche and Cruz McVie. Oh, look at this, Simmons. What are you doing? Danny Bartouche and Cruz McVie are putting the pressure on Joshy Horton. We are looking at 3/10. They were at 2/10 behind each other at the moment. Danny Bartouche, that is 2/10 gap that you can see right there, right on the bumper bar of Joshy Horton, who hasn't had it his own way so far in this race. Oh, Mortimer! What the hell?
Yeah.
Fastest lap.
He's looking to the outside of Doug right now. They're 3 wide with a lap car.
Look at that.
Doug able to hold on to the lead. Meanwhile, lap car doing their best to get out, stay out of the way.
Who is that
Well,
lap car?
man,
That's Stephanie Piccoli.
Yeah, she did a great job getting out of the way of the lead fight in a section of the track where there is not a whole lot of room to go anywhere.
Definitely. There's a bit of a battle going down the back. I'm going to take the bottom screen to Kev Wakefield, Russell Gander. There's about 4 cars battling amongst each other down the bottom. We've got Wakefield, Gander, Tomlin, and Wayne Edwards. Cooper Barnes is with those boys. Chrissy Tomlin up 15 places so far, having a great start there with a massive grid out there, folks. You know what, all it's missing with these cars is not the driving, it's not the contact, it's not the pace, because you can't really tell how fast they're going no matter what car's out there. It's the sound. It just needs a bit more of an aggressive engine noise. That's all it needs. Here we go. Carter Dines on the inside of Brandon Levin, having a look at the side there. He's tucked in underneath, and Levin has not fought it too line. Oh, Levin is taking it beautifully. Dines took way too much pace through that corner, and the over-under works really well. 5-second time penalty. 0-1-3. Moving under brakes. So Carter Dines moving under brakes has got himself a 5-second penalty for this race. So what you're hearing, viewers, you're not hearing drive-throughs, you're not hearing black and white flags, you're hearing time penalties. Season 3, we've been testing time penalties out there, and it is looking very good. Time penalties are working. The cars in real life sound like a pack of angry bees. Or is that Mitch you're talking about? But that was a great bit of driving there by Carter Dines and Brandon Levin, wasn't it? Sorry, Dines.
No, we're looking at something that happened with Cooper Barnes right now. Oh!
Wakefield's tapped him in the butt there. He's tried to get too close, and that did not work at all. I'd say that Wakefield might get himself a bit of a time penalty for that, but we'll have a look at it. Was it Wakefield or was it Joe Black?
No, Wakefield. He tapped him in the coupe deck.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, definitely.
Oh, I think that might have been my worst one yet, which means it's my best one yet. Anyways, the battle for the lead still going on between Mortimer and Gowns, and it looks like Horton's starting to catch them up a bit. He has dropped McVie and Bartouche.
Yeah, he's starting to get a bit of pace. I'm not sure what's going on with Horton, though. He's usually very much at the pointy end. Maybe he's not settled into this track just yet. His pace is pretty consistent, 132. Well, actually, he just did his fastest lap of 132.7. So it's not far off. The boys, all the top three, are all doing 132.7s, 132.6 by Mortimer, and 132.8 for his last lap. But they're all pretty much around each other on pace. Haven't heard nothing called in for that incident with Barnes. I thought he would have called that in.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
He almost had it saved, but then, boy, the overcorrect just snapped back on him. Something fierce.
Yeah. This is a nice bit of the track, this. Look at this view coming down at Trev Mortimer. Having a look at Dougie Gowans as we go. Dougie Gowans has placed his car across the middle just enough, so Mortimer has to go around the outside and push him wide. Look at Mortimer taking a lot of pace, touches the dirt. It's going to cost him exit out of that corner. You can see Dougie has just pulled away a fraction there, which is a key. You've got to be right on the back of him here to get as much as a draft as possible, and he lost a little bit of that on that dirt just then. We've got 5 minutes left, 5.5 minutes left for this heat. Side by side, Joshy King having a look, using as much of the green stuff as possible. He's done a great little move there. I'm not sure if he's going to get it done because that pass is not going to be that easy against. Who's that he's just passing there? Jace Douglas. Jace is all the way down the back end at the moment. It didn't qualify well. 13 places he is up. So he's doing a great little recovery there. Top 10, reverse top 10s coming up. At the moment, we've got Boylett and Tipping going to be the guys that will be leading us out from the front rows. So interesting times ahead, viewers. Interesting times. Carter Dines just set the fastest lap with a 132.577. Looking good. The pace is getting faster and faster.
It sure is.
Soon we're going to be healing. Holy cannoli.
No, it's only if Jordan Mazzaroli's in the race, or Alan Mazzaroli for that matter.
Mazzaroli cannoli? I'm just trying to fix. Oh, here we go. I found another little battle here that's brewing down the back there. Brandon Hitton, Cooten Barrs, Shane Newens, and Greg Johnson with Dean Sinkovich following them a fair few seconds behind. But these four are very, very close there. You've got Cooper Barnes putting pressure on Hickman, but they're being led around by Callum Hodgkinson. They're a fair way off Alex Zizekas, the Pro-Am champion from Season 3. Off track for Liam Tipping. Oh, no, my STK's just gone Kabutsky's. It's got cannoli stuck in it. It's telling me now that Thomas Cole is winning and Liam Tipping is second, so I'm not sure what it's thinking at the moment. But on the screen, ladies and gents, we've got Dougie Gowans leading it out there for probably about a third of this race so far, doing a cracking job, being followed by Trev Mortimer. So what you're seeing right now is who we got. Oh, look at this, three wide. Joshy Horton is doing a cracking job there with Jace Douglas. Oh, nice little reverse there, and Horton tucking right in underneath, making sure that he's got that line coming through. But then he's got that's not Chris Tomlin, that's Stevie Daniels coming through, the adult star coming through and keeping the pace, and he's pushed Horton, Joshy out of position there, and Joshy's had to let him go through. But here we go again. We've got some cracking pace coming through. A little bit of rear end slide. Oh, Carter Dines is going a little bit left of that rear end. Looks like he might have cooked it a little bit. At the moment, you've got here the boys. You've got Carter Dines behind. Then we've got... Is that Cooley?
Hard to say. The quali cars are all very similar to each other.
We've got to get this ATVO to give us a driver's name when it's in split screen, because that's so confusing. makes life a little bit tougher. Liam Tipping has got 22 tenths on the back of Cooley, but have a look at this. Cruz McVie on the back of Brandon Levin, having a lot of pressure. Levin is getting him whispering in his ear, telling him this is Cruz McVie coming through. Cruz McVie definitely was a Cars character, wasn't it?
It is not.
It is, isn't it? I'm pretty sure it's in seasons in the third movie.
I don't think that was the same last name though.
Wasn't it? I'll tell wife. Was it Cruz? What's Cruz McVie? Who's he? Ah, see, she's going who, what, where? Skills issues for Matty Boylan. I race blind. That's what Jet says. Matty Boylan at the moment is driving without hearing the engine, no audio, which is a tough thing to do because you can't. You've got to be watching the steering wheel and see where the rev counter is all the time. It makes it really, really hard. I've had issues with audio before, and I've just pretty much pulled off on the side of the road and just given up. But ladies and gentlemen, we've got Dougie Gowans at the pointy end. These boys are battling at the moment. This is McVie, Brandon Levin and Danny Bartouche. Dougie Gowans has got pressure galore at the moment. You've got Trev Mortimer pretty much on the back of his pipes waiting to go through. There's Barney waving the white flag. Mortimer's taking the outside line. He goes, I got one lap left. I'm going to put it all out on track and leave nothing behind. He's trying to get a bit of a squeeze there. Dougie Gowans got the inside line. There's no way Dougie's going to let him through. Dougie is pinning his car right in the position where he needs to so that Mortimer can't get around him and get the run on him. But Joshy Horton is going for it as well. He's putting a bit of pressure on. He knows that there's a lap left and he knows that anything can happen at the front. He needs to be as close as possible to take advantage of anything that does go wrong. Oh, Piccoli's out in the dirt as well now. Looks like she's avoiding the back markers. Here we are coming through it at the moment, ladies and gents. Final few corners. Dougie Gowans looks like he's going to try, and he will take the first heat of round one of season 4 for 2025 of the Warren Brown Toyota GR86 Nationals. He's coming through the last few corners. Trevor Mortimer's putting the pressure on. Joshy Kinney's a bystander, waiting to see if something goes wrong. He has got himself a nice gap, 4 tenths, and going for it as he's coming up the bottom of the hill. Oh, Joshy Horton's gone a little bit out, doing some gardening. He wants people to know that he's been here, a bit of graffiti in the dirt. But we've got Dougie Gowans coming up the hill for the final corner. Trev Mortimer following very, very closely behind him as Dougie Gowans flashes his lights. He takes the flag, the checkered flag, for round one, heat one of the season 4 of the Warren Brown Tools Toyota GR86 Nationals. Second will be Trev Mortimer. Third will be... Hang on, what's... My SDK's going a bit crazy here. It's dropped Joshy Horton off, but third will be Joshy Horton. Fourth will be Danny Bartouche. Brandon Levin will come in 5th place. Cruz McVie in 6th. Carter Dine 7th. Liam Tipping 8th. Thomas Cooley 9th. And Thomas Cena 10th. Our Pro-Am driver that will be leading these guys at the moment out would be Brandon Levin. I think Mortimer isn't Mortimer a pro? Not according to the spreadsheets. Okay, I reckon that's a bit of a mistake by the boys in the admin side of it. But at the moment, as you can see, we've got the Pro-Am of Mortimer, and then we've got the boys down the back. Who was the Am winner? Wayne Edwards getting up the pointy end again. Wayne did a good, strong finish of the season for season 3, so did really well. Cruz Ramirez was the one. That's it. And I bet you any money there was another car and his surname was McVie. I bet you any money. I'll put my left one on that one. But Cruz Ramirez, yes, that's actually a she, Cruz Ramirez. She was the yellow one that Lightning was coaching in the end. I'll check, Steve. The viewers are checking as well. All right. Here we go, race 2, grid time. I love it when viewers get involved. It just brings it all together. That's why we do this. There's nothing better when we get a bit of a chin wag with viewers, isn't it, mate?
Absolutely.
Here it is. We've got the reverse top 10. So this is where it gets juicy. Thomas Cena has got himself at the pointy end after all that with Thomas Cooley. So interesting driving from them. It's going to be a tough lead out front. We know Cena's done it before. We don't know what Cooley's capable of. His speed is good. What's his driving standard like? Has he got the racecraft? That's going to be the big test. Liam Tipping, I've seen Liam Tipping before in the very early days at SRW. I think we were FRL back then, and he's back. Carter Dines will be in the second row with him. Cruz McVee is in the third row with Brandon Levin from Trev, still a Pro-Am as Alex won PA last season. Okay, there you go. Then we've got, where was I? Third row, Brandon Levin and Cruz McVee. Fourth row, Danny Bartush and Joshy Horton. Fifth row, Dougie Gowans and Trev Mortimer. So nice, tough bit of work. All those names in front of Dougie Gowans and Trev Mortimer are very, very fast. So it's not going to be easy for them to get the pointy end. In 11th place, Mitch Noble, a lot better start tonight that he had last night in the Super Formula Lights. He ended up sideways coming out of the pit entrance. Sorry, Mitch, I just had to mention it because it was a classic. In the row beside him is Jace Douglas. They're going to have a great little battle there. Stevie Daniels, Triple XPA from LCR Esports in 13th place. Joshua King from Team SW in 14th. Cameron Hardwick, who is racing for SLM now, I believe. And 16th place, Greggy Cook. 17th place, Kemi Wakefield beside Chris Tomlin. They're going to have a great little scrap, those two. Wayne Edwards, the AM winner for tonight in the first heat beside Russell Gander, the privateer. Wayne Edwards' logo from this distance looks like an old Land Rover logo. Classes are only provisional for until round 3. Yeah, definitely. We that's why we do that, because there's always someone that we sort of slips under the radar for us as well. Mortimer had a cracking season last season, so some late season pace, which is really good, and he's continuing it through now. The timer is already going. We are just about to get running, ladies and gents. No safety cars so far. Have I just done the hoodoo? I know RC are going, what? Did he mention safety cars? Yes, I did. But let's see how this goes. Thomas Cena on the front row with new fella Thomas Cooley. So 2 Thomases, no tank between them. Come on, mate. That was a funny one.
I see what you did there. I got it. Took me a while, but I got it.
Been proud of me. You'd be, yeah, go on, Dad. Maybe not in that deep voice. All right, ladies and gentlemen, heat 2 of 3 of round 1 of the Warren and Brown Toyota GR86 Nationals is about to get going. We are green. The tyres are burning up. Everyone's got a great little start there, side by side. Thomas Cena has got a great bit of go. He's coming across straight away. Looks like that. Oh, where did he go?
Oh, no.
Thomas Cooley got a little bit of pressure there from Dines. Dines is taken right in on the side of him, and then he's got Danny Bartush and Cruz McVee coming through there as well. Dines is struggling around him. There's a lot of cars. Ladies and gentlemen, have a look at this. 2 wide coming through there. Joshua Horton, Brandon Levin as well coming through there, having a bit of touch there with Cruz McVee as they're coming from the back. But Thomas Cena has taken off like a bullet. He's going for it. Carter Dines on the inside line there of Thomas Cooley. He's let him go through. So now we've got 1, 2, 3. We've got contact in the back. We've got 2 LCR boys taking each other out. Looks like it could have been Daniels and Tomlin, but we'll keep going. Yep, he's called that in. It looked like two teammates collecting each other, but we'll have a look at that a bit later on. But as we go, Thomas Cena has pulled it out to a second. What an absolute ripping start he's had. And Cooley has got the pressure on by Dines. Dines is all over his back windows, left and right and left. Have a look at him go. He's got the inside line. Will he be able to carry it through? Have a look at that beautiful Danny Bartush on the inside as well as the guys go behind him 3 wide. Tipping, Levin and that. Tipping's gone out in the dirt to avoid contact. Dougie Gowans is behind Mortimer having a look as well as they're coming through. Here comes Callum Hodgkinson with Cam Hardwick coming through behind him as well. Look at this row. We have got 5 tenths, 3 tenths, 2 tenths, all the way up to 10th place. Then Hardwick and Callum Hodgkinson are the bottleneck for the rest of the groups coming through. This is absolutely fantastic. Under brakes going through. Bartush inside line, 3 wide behind him. Bartush takes it beautifully there on Josh, was it? No, who did he take that from? That was McPhee, yeah? It was, yes. Here we go. Have a look at the back end incident. There's Greggy Johnson coming around the outside. Joshua King and Greggy Johnson. No, that's Steph Picola going out wide, and they're doing tandem drifting there together. Beautiful. It's like watching Swan Lake as they've come through. And this is, I believe, the incident we were waiting for. That's got Gander. Gander's been tapped in the butt there by one of the Apex drivers. He's been fully rotated there backwards. Nice little new livery there. Nice, subtle and classy. I like it. But is this the one here? We've got two Murray boys. No, two LCR boys here. And I believe two LCR boys have left the track together as well. And one of them has called that in. I think Chrissy Tomlin called that one in too. So yeah, look at this. Oh, taking each other out. Oh, the team owner, Mr. Crum, won't be happy with these two boys. He'll be like, what the hell, guys? All right, I've got to shut up for a second, mate, because I'm hogging the mic tonight. I apologise, mate. I am on a verbal roll, very similar to what they call a verbal diarrhea. Danny Bartouche.
Yeah, he's going for the lead. This last lap, Cena just got absolutely swallowed up by the pack. Look at all the cars that he's having to fend off right now.
Have a look to see how Cena lost that, because we missed that as we were going through the back there, because he had a good 1 second lead at one point. But Bartouche, he's got the front. He's 133.4.
Oh, no, someone's going off. I think that's Horton.
No. I thought it was Bartouche then, but it's not, because my just in case said it was Bartouche. Thank God it wasn't, because I would never have heard the end of it afterwards. Let's have a look here. Is it? No, Joshua Horton's there. He looked like he took a bit of an expedition. But Dines and Danny Bartouche, this is where we know Dines can be very, very powerful. He's been up there for a long time. Oh, LCR's in the bottom screen spinning again. This track is an absolute killer for the rear end. A lot of cars going sideways. We've got Danny Bartouche in a not too familiar livery. That darkness on the back there is really hard to tell. I liked it last year's one a bit better. But here we go. He's coming down the back straight by the look of it, and he's got Dines all over him.
Oh, we got one of the koala cars demolished right now. They're requesting a tow.
Yeah, I can see it. It's Cactus. It is Cactus. What has happened to that? That's the Koala Cartel. That's the incident between Mark Cochran and Stevie Daniels, I think that was. Here's McVeigh. And there's, Brandon Levin's giving him a bit of love. Oh, he sent him. Oh, look up, Babushka. Oh, look at that. That rear end is toast. Oh, I'm glad we're not doing credit system where you got to pay for repairs. But wow, that was just the slightest touch and just put that rear end off balance and just sent it into the wall. I hope you let go of the steering wheel there. Babushka, and gone. Whew, I just thought of a series we could do, a charity series where every time you damage your car, you got to pay money to a charity to have it repaired. And that would be an absolute cracker, especially in these cars. But let's get back to the pointy end. These boys at the moment, Danny Bartouche is leading these boys out. Carter Dines in second place, and Thomas Cena all the way 3 seconds off. So I'm not sure how he's lost all that pace that he had early on.
Yeah, honestly though, going back to the wreck, it might not necessarily be a bad thing we don't have the donations, because if this was real life, we might have to donate to McVee's funeral fund, because good lord, that was an impact. And like, it was directly driver's side, so
it was this. Oh my God. There's not much in it. There's Thomas Cena on the inside. There's Mortimer on the outside. There's Ricky Gowland's being followed around by Brandon Levin, and beside him is Liam the Cooley. Oh, car 43's just called something in there, turn 1. He's having a tough night in the office there, Josh Horton. He's usually at the pointy end, and he's having there we go, a little bit of contact there for Levin, but he keeps going forward. No further action for some incident. I don't know which one it was, but we'll keep battling it through. We have got, wow, 12 minutes, man. It feels like we've been going for about 20.
I know, right?
Yeah. Horton has just laid down the lap of the night, the 32.7. Whew. So this is the first time we've been out on this track in the 86s. So whoever sets the fastest lap tonight, overall, will have the lap record for this track for the 86s. Koala Cartel are going extremely well. I'm assuming they're all in the gold and black, which is good to see. Dougie Gowans is being chased down by Thomas Cena, and Brandon Levin has continued his form from season 3 coming through. Oh, a bit of a sniff there. We just missed. Yeah. Look at that go. Levin is going through. Have a look at that in the back. Oh, someone is requesting a tow. 956 is requesting a tow. Where is he on track? That's going to be the big question. Hopefully not in a position where 956 is Mitchy Noble. Thomas, safety car has been called. Oh,
no.
Look at Noble.
Oh, no.
Yeah, where did he end up?
Oh, he's already almost flipping. Oh, my
yeah.
goodness. He's on his side.
It's in a dangerous spot too. Look at that. Oh, he's not in VR. I know that, so he's not going to be feeling the bit that he's hanging there. It'll be like, get me out of here! I'm like I'm hanging cow.
Yeah, record scratch. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation.
Oh, you're gonna love it.
What
Here's
an
the safety
impact.
car.
Good gracious.
Yeah, it was cracking. That wall is doing a great job of throwing the cars back on track, isn't it?
Yeah, we've seen some hits tonight. Good Lord.
Yep. Here we go. Stefan McCartane will be in the safety car. Danny Partouche with his wizard wacky races.
I suppose it's fitting because this track does look like it's in the shape of a tow hook. We've needed a few of those tonight.
Yep. Oh, wow. Can we have a look and see where Thomas Cena lost his lead here while we're waiting for the safety car to come out? Because he had a cracking lead. He was like a full second all the way through. Mitch Noble on the typing while he's waiting for a tow. Mitch, focus on the race, mate.
I mean, he doesn't have a whole lot better to do right now.
It was cool.
I'm just picturing him checking his phone while he's hanging almost upside down.
Unbelievable. Yeah. Well, while we're waiting for everything to sort itself out, we'll a special thank you out there to all our supporters and sponsors. Thank you very much for Moser Racing for getting in behind us for a massive 2025 in the Open Wheel Nationals night shift collection, for supporting us. Warren and Brown Tools, who have just been amazing. Supporting all our racing. I don't know what we would do if we lost them, because without them we really don't have the doors open pretty much. Grim Industries supporting us for a long time as well, supplying all the parts for the trophies, which are all on the way. I know I keep saying that, but yes, they are. There's a lot to make at the moment. And Phoenix Driver Development, if you want to improve your skills in a V8 supercar, get out to these guys. Phoenix Driver Development, one-on-one training as well as team training. They supply setups as well for the Gen 3 and Gen 2 cars, so get a load of those guys too. Shunt Scenery, if you're into flight simulations, Shunt Scenery makes 3D renderings of buildings and so forth for your racing flying experience. And I don't believe I've forgotten anyone else. No, I haven't. But a special thank you to all the drivers for coming back for a spectacular season, and all the viewers for coming out and joining us and having a bit of a chin wag, even though some of the viewers are drivers that are sitting upside down on their tin. Alrighty. Safety car is letting some cars past. Got a few out there. A few damaged boys too. I didn't see. Is Jet Murray out there? What's going on? I didn't see him in the first race either. Maybe he had to bail for work or something. Yeah, he was in the session. There's a couple of people that were in the session that haven't gone out on track, but that's okay.
Yeah, he is not. He's not in the session anymore. So
yeah. Here's the old AMG safety car. Plodding along with Stefan McCartain, an amazing GT3 driver. I heard you say, "Oh, mate." What did you say?
one of the Murray cars ended up in the gravel a little bit under the pace lap. I think it was the 80 of Matthew Boylett.
Getting used to it. Callum Hodgkinson's a bit off the pace at the moment. He's where is he? He's here we go. Wave bys complete. He's up 11 places, so he's working his way through. Boylett up 12. Cooper Barnes up 12. At the moment, we've got Danny Bartouche is going to lead us out for the last 6 minutes. This is going to be a hell of a sprint now because everyone is packed up behind each other. Danny Bartouche, Carter Dines, Trev Mortimer, Dougie Gowans, who's come from the reverse top 10, worked his way back up the field to the pointy end with Trev Mortimer. So they've both been following each up through. So these boys are getting to learn the rules very quickly. Someone was weaving when they're not supposed to. and RC goes 878 when I say no more weaving. That means no more weaving. I'm loving it. Here we go. I think he's off and he's running. We are go, go, go. As the race steward have dropped the green flag downstairs for the drivers, we drop it up here as well. We've got these pace from Danny Bartouche today. He's got himself. He wasn't going to come back this season, but he's come back and he started the season in spectacular form. He's got himself to the lead at the moment. Carter Dines is putting the pressure on early straight away. But then we've got Trev Mortimer, a bit of a blockage behind him. He's got Dougie Gowans and Brandon Levin pressing him very, very tight. And then there's a little bit of a gap there. The Thomasina. Oh, we've got Joshua Horton going out wide. Oh, great bit of work there by those. That's Joshua Horton following Jace Douglas.
Brad Dines around.
Oh, no. Brad Dines around? Oh, I thought you said Carter Dines. Brad Dines, look at the distance that Horton's got behind. Then Brad Dines in the back part of the field has gone around. And he's exploring the greenery as we go. But here we go. Carter Dines putting the pressure on Danny Bartouche, making sure he's using as much of the track as possible to get as much pace through these corners as he can. But Bartouche has become a bit of a wizard in this car, and he is going like crazy.
A coincidence because he's a wizard in the car, but he has wizard on outside the car.
Better play with words there, you reckon?
Me? Do that? No. Never done that before in my life.
Yeah. The cars out there are looking spectacular. The boys are putting the pressure on everywhere, and it is lovely to see. Have a look at this. We've got Dines on there. He is 2/10 on the back of him. They've really pulled away from these boys. We've got Liam Tipping chasing by Thomasina straight away. And then we've got the boys, Danny Bartouche at the pointy end. Oh, look at Brandon Levin have a bit of a sniff there. Levin's got on the inside of Dougie Gowans for a little bit there, but Gowans shut that door very, very quickly. But here we've got the fight here coming through. This is Joshua Horton and Jace Douglas. Jace Douglas has positioned his car in every position possible to have a block of any pass that he can do. Callum Hodgkins has got pressure there from Cam Hardwick. Hardwick's on the inside line. He's got the run through the S's coming through. He's pushed him out wide, and he has made made a beautiful clean pass. And then we've got the cars behind him going for it as well. We've got Cooley with one of the Koala boys going for it, Thomas Cooley. And who's that beside him? That's Alex Azikas beside him. And behind him, it's going Hardwick as well. Callum Hodgkinson and Hardwick are going for it too. These boys, Thomas Cooley and Matthew Boylett behind these two as well. Oh, look at that. Oh, cutting the doors off each other spectacularly. The boys down there are behaving. There's not a lot of RC chatter going on tonight, which is spectacular. We are down to the last 2 minutes. Danny Bartouche might get his season starting off with a top step for Heat 2 at the way he's going. Oh, look at Dougie Gowers taking the inside of Mortimer there. He's got beside him. Is he going to be able to stretch it down the straight? He's tucked in right behind Dines. He's got him. Oh, no. Mortimer's got Dines. Oh, a little bit of a contact there. Duckie's going to take it under brakes on the outside. Is he going to be able to take the corner? Dines has helped Mortimer all the way down that straight. Tucked in behind him. There goes Gowers on the inside. Levin's taking advantage of it as well. Levin's done a Verstappen. He's tucked in right behind him. He's got him all the way through. What a move by Levin. Sensational stuff there. Mortimer's lost 3 places in a matter of 3 turns. Whew, what a way to go. That was some sensational driving there. Have a look at this. Look at this. Dougie Gowans is there. He's got Levin is taken right up in there. Got the draft behind him and just tucked in. And whooshka. That's my spot. Thank you very much. What a move that is.
That's trusted in your mirrors. Oh, man. He had, I think, maybe a couple inches to close the door on Mortimer anymore, and Levin is getting sent, but just incredible. Oh, we got one of the Koala cars going off on the gravel.
That's cool. He's gone. He's gone all the way out. Shane Ewan's back on track. Oh, Ewan's up on 2 wheels. Oh, I don't know how he avoided the rest of the cars, but up on 2 wheels. Spectacular U-turn there.
Oh, Downs looking to the inside of Dines.
Final lap. Oh, who's that? Is that Carter Dines?
No, I
no,
think
that's
Brad
Brad Dines. Yep. We're on the final lap now.
Oh, look at the stand, almost 4 wide here.
Look at this. Oh, Levin's underneath him. He's got 3 wide. Dines is on the middle. We've got Gowans on the outside. Levin on the outside. The Gowans pushing wide. Will he get through there? No way. Look at Levin. He's really going for that top step. He wants it big time.
There's contact. Oh, they're still squeezing each other.
This is the final lap. Here we go. Danny Bartouche is going to take the lead as he comes through the final few corners. He's got Carter Dines followed by Dougie Gowans, Brandon Levin. Brandon Levin is not going to give it up so easy. Here comes Danny Bartouche to take the top step. He's been hunting for this for a while. It's a shame it's not the feature, so he come in for a bit of a chin wag, but it's coming for the last few corners. He's going to keep it clean through here. Levin has given up. That fight with Dougie Gowans is gone. But here we go, the last corner coming through. Danny Bartouche going to take this. Is this the last corner? Yes, this is the last corner. Danny Bartouche is going to take Heat 2 of the Warren Brown GR86 Nationals as he comes through the final corner by Carter Dines behind him. Dougie Gowans following through, and Brandon Levin coming right behind him. These boys have had a fight to contend with all the way through as they come up the hill. Everyone gets a little bit of dirt. We've got Bartouche, Dines, Gowans, Levin as Danny Bartouche takes it convincingly. Heat 2 of round 1 of the Warren Brown Toyota GR86 Nationals. Carter Dines in second, Dougie Gowans in third, Brandon Levin in fourth, Trev Mortimer in fifth, Joshua Horton in sixth, Leanne Tipping in seventh, Jason Douglas in eighth, and there he is doing a bit of a burnout because he's finally got his top step. And Douglas in eighth, Cena in ninth, Hodgkinson in 10th, and then we go on. Sorry, mate, I got so excited I was actually talking, but both of us were screaming like crazy during those passes. That was amazing. that was amazing driving.
That was unbelievable. I have no idea how Levin and Gowans didn't wreck at any point. That just speaks to the skill of both of them, that they didn't die. I feel like in most other cases that would have ended in tears, but somehow both of them gave each other enough room to survive. Just incredible.
It was pretty special watching him. I bet you it would have been even more exciting in the car. That would be absolutely spectacular. Brandon Levin in fourth place. Ducky Gowan set the fastest lap in that heat as well. So I'm not sure if they get extra points in the heat feature, but that was absolutely a cracker. Take a breath, Steve. Oh mate, it was hard to tell you what. It was hard not to take a breath. That was just mouth-watering racing. This is why we do what we do. It's just so cool to see these guys drive like that.
Yeah, and clean too. Like obviously contact is always interesting to a degree, but when you see them actually being clean and not killing each other with these moves, that is what's really awesome and really makes the races special, is when they're going at it and both cars are keeping it on the track with all the body panels connected.
Yeah. It makes it special, doesn't it? It just you appreciate it a lot more. I hope the viewers appreciate it. I hope we did it justice, because that was some amazing driving. And to think we've got a lot of new cars out there and a lot of new drivers who are getting used to the driving of this series, and the way the driving is going out there tonight is a testament to all of it out on track. And I tell you what, it is going to be one hell of a season. One hell of a season. Every week we race, we always go, oh, that was a great race. That was unbeatable. What's going to happen next week? That is crazy. Where are we next week? I can't even remember.
Misano, I believe.
Oh, Mizano. Yeah, Mizano. Oh, that's going to be nice too. The Grand Prix layout. Oh, my goodness me. We're going to have some fun this series. Oh, Jimenez, Jerez, Indianapolis, Monza Junior, Magella, Portland International, the Americas. Oh, this is going to be cool. The Americas West is going to be nice.
Yeah, I believe that's the layout that NASCAR uses now, so it's going to be a lot of fun watching them try to tackle this layout.
Yeah. Can you believe we've had 2 heats already?
I know. And we still have another.
Yep.
And we still have another 20 minutes of shenanigans to go.
No, but that felt like 40 minutes, that one. Not like 20 minutes. That felt like a long race. It was it's just impact after impact after impact. But look, again, if you're out there watching, please like, subscribe, hit the notification button. We don't make money out of YouTube. We'd love to at some point to be able to pay some bills with YouTube. We're at 1,500 and 40 something subscribers. It'd be great to get to 2,000 by Christmas. I don't think that's going to happen, but unless we do something really special and weird. But maybe I'll have to do a few nudie runs and get some extra viewers out of something crazy. But yeah, maybe we'll have to do some bets, and I'll have to do something when I lose a bet and do a broadcast on it. I don't know. Maybe we'll do something nuts. But next week I might be able to be there. Just signed up before Jacob Trainer back in the boots. Well, mate, you just better be right for Friday night, ladies and gentlemen. Sunday night, the GT3 series is live and kicking. There is I think there's 39 entrants. So it's going to be an absolute cracker of a series. If you're out there and you want to get your name publicised, our YouTube, our socials extend over to 140,000 people with the groups that we're involved with. So your brand needs a bit of a push on the socials. Come and speak to me. We need a naming rights sponsor for the GT3s on Sunday. Warren Brown's on there at the moment as a token of all the work they do for us, because they do a lot for us, and we love their effort and what they do and what they represent out there. Australian company as well, so it's spectacular. We'd love to support Aussie companies. Well, they were until they bought out by the Italians a couple of months ago. But, mate, what's your thoughts on Heat 3? Reverse top 5. So how did we finish? That's a great question.
Yeah, considering how close everyone has been and how close the finish of the last one was, I don't know. I have no idea who's going to take it. Anything can happen. And as we've seen last season, anything can happen and anything will happen. So I don't think you can make predictions within a series like this. All we can predict is it's going to get wacky.
Oh, hang on. Brandon Levin got himself a 20-point penalty for avoidable contact from an incident earlier in the race. I think it was the incident we saw with one of the Murray cars, was it? We sent him into the wall? No, it was one of the Koala cartel cars. Yes, it was one of the Koala cartel cars. He got himself a 20 post-race penalty for that incident. So that was just announced by the team. Downstairs, gridding at the moment, ladies and gents. Top 5 reverse, so it's not a big reverse because those boys that are in the front 5 were fighting each other very, very closely. Only a couple of tenths between them. But we've got Trev Mortimer, Brandon Levin really chasing these boys out. This is going to be good to see Trev Mortimer and Brandon Levin out there. I haven't seen Brandon lead out the race just yet, so it's going to be spectacular. Dougie Gowans in the second row of Carter Dines. They were elbow to elbow all the way through that race to Danny Bartouche had it his own way for his Wizard Racing or SRR, which we're going to see which way he's going to go. Joshua Horton got himself all the way back up into 6th place after an average start. Liam Tipping in 7th, Jace Douglas in 8th, Thomas Cena in 9th, and Callum Hodgkinson got himself up to 10th place after a slow start. So it's going to be battles galore. Alex Zikas from Murray Performance. I'm going to keep saying it differently now. People are making me confused when I pronounce it. I'm going to say it's Zikas. Zikas. My mouth is gone. Sorry, boys. Cameron Hardwick in 12th place. Matty Boyler in 13th. Wayne Edwards in 14th. Greg Cook in 5th place. Cooper Barnes in 16th. Russell Gander 17th. Joshua King 18th. Dean Sinkovic in 19th. Brandon Hickman in 20th place. We have got a lot more on there, but they are further down the grid. We have got a massive grid. Some of these boys, unfortunately, are starting down the hill. We have got on track 35 cars tonight with a couple away with things they've got to do in the real world. It sucks that real world does get in the way, but it does. We are not too far off. We've got about a minute to go. Will we have a safety car in the last race? Not sure. Cooper Barnes is on the bottom camera. He's got Russell Gander in front of him, behind him with Joshy King and Dean Sinkovic in front of him. He's got Greg Cook, Wayne Edwards and Matthew Boylett. So a bit of a battle across there. Trev Mortimer on our right, viewers, and on our left is Brandon Levin in Team SRW Motorsport colours. Behind him is Carter Dines, and behind Mortimer is Dougie Gowans in the grey. It's a lot, Mr. Dead. It's not a figures that we talk about in public, but yeah, Warren and Brown keep the doors open, and the doors cost a lot to open. Here we go. We're just about ready to go. A few seconds to go. Everyone is just about on track. We're waiting for Thomas Cooley to get on. Joe Black, Dines, Piccoli, McVie, and Daniels. A few people missing down the back, but we are not too far off for the final race of the night for round 1 of season 4 for the Warren and Brown Toyota GR86 Nationals. We are green, 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 and we've got the green flag waving, and we've got a fantastic start there. Looks like Levin bogged it down a little bit because Dines is right beside him. He's taken him already on the corner. He has got Mortimer in front of him. Mortimer has got Dougie Gowans out wide, pushing. Good old Danny Bartouche. It looks like Oh, look at that Bartouche coming on behind him nicely. Good old Gowans has put the pedal down and he's gone right beside Mortimer. He's put the pressure on. They are side by side as they're coming through the first set of S's. Mortimer's got slight lead there, but Bartouche is tucking him behind Mortimer, so see who he can follow through. If he picks the wrong one, he will drop back to third. Oh, look at Gowans come through that final bit. Now Bartouche is trying to get in behind Gowans. He's a little bit of contact with Mortimer. They've both straightened up. They've taken it nice and cleanly. They've got Joshua Horton following them very, very closely. Horton's on the inside of Bartouche. Bartouche now. He's trying to take the inside line. Will he make it through the corner? Nice and easy side by side, but look at Dougie Gowans go. He is tearing away from them. We've got Dougie Gowans out front, Trev Mortimer, Joshua Horton, Danny Bartouche, Brandon Levin following beside him. Dines is all the way alongside Liam Tipping as they're coming through the back there, but looks like the top 5 are pulling away already. The reverse top 5 are the boys that have been dominating the racing tonight, so it's not a bad way to go. Have a look at the moment here. We've got Liam Tipping with Carter Dines behind him. Carter Dines, Jason Douglas, Callum Hodgkinson and Cam Hardwick. Hardwick is putting the pressure on, and he's got David Simmons, Chris Tomlin and Stevie Daniels behind him as they're coming up the hill. Hardwick has got... someone's hit something. I'm not sure what's happened in the back end, but I could hear something.
Daniels.
Stevie Daniels is having... he's sideways again. He's not having a good night tonight. Not a bad position to be sideways, but not in the car when you're hitting the wall at that pace. Oh, look at that. Who's in that? Is that Greggy Johnson in the purple?
Oh, got a couple cars around. 3 cars around.
Oh, look at that. Was that contact? Was he helped as he went around? Oh, Kev.
No.
Oh, look at the bottom screen. Oh, one of the cars from Murray Boys has gone all the way around. Looks like he might have had a bit of help there. I'm not sure if it was... that looks like Callum Hodgkinson might have given him a bit of extra love coming through there. Oh, look at that. Here we go. There's one of the new boys coming through. He's turned across. Kev is gone from the inside. He's got someone down the back. Oh, I think that's going to be no, mate. I think that might be a racing incident there because he's closed the door on the guy behind him as well, and the guy behind him's got nowhere to go. He's avoiding the guy spinning as well, so... I don't know. We'll leave that to the boys downstairs. From that quick snapshot, it looked like maybe a racing incident. But look at this love here. Oh, that Murray car. Oh, he's got tapped twice. He's out. He's gone.
My goodness. I just got demolished.
Well, who was that? Which one of the Murray cars was that?
I don't even know where to look. There's everything going on.
Dines and Simmons just going left 2 by 2. They're getting too close to each other. The re-entry, you got to watch the re-entry there, boys. Oh,
keep it on,
careful,
Brad.
You're good to go. Oh, look at that Wooshka up the back. He went. Oh, he has totally demolished him. Let's have a look at that from the rear end. That was some major damage.
Car going around Joshua
Look
King.
at this. Watch this. He's out here. He's trying to crawl out. I'm not sure. He's moved. He's decided he's going to go, but he's starting to go. The guy in front of him, who's that? It's one of the LR boys. I think that was Chop. Oh, man. I think one of my veins in my neck just popped from all that screaming. Whew. That was...
We still have more replays coming.
Oh, man, that first lap was just debauchery. Whew. We don't have a safety car or anything, do we? No.
I don't know how we haven't gotten a safety car.
No, we are still racing. Brad Dines is crippled car is trying to get back to the pits. That crippled car is just better off trying to tow, mate. You've got no front end. Oh, God. All right, let's get to the race, boys. Let's get to the pointy end. Joshua Horton
is got more replays.
Oh, my God. Look at this. we got a whole highlight reel of replays for this race afterwards.
We've spent like 4 minutes going over replays.
Right, let's catch
how
up.
wacky this race has been.
Sorry, man. I spoke over you then. What was that?
I said we spent almost 4 minutes going over replays. That's how wacky this race has been.
Oh.
Holy crackers.
That is crazy. But these 5 at the front, it's like nothing's happened to them. They're just oblivious to what's going on around them. They're having their own little clean race. We've got Dougie Gowans leading out there of Joshua Horton. Joshua Horton managed to get past Trev Mortimer during that excitement. And Danny Bartouche, who was up there at the pointy end, was going for it. Like crazy.
Dan's off.
Oh, Dan's lost his concentration. He's lost a place there. You know what he's doing? He's inviting Carter Dines back into the race. He says, come on, Carter. Let's have some fun. But Dougie Gowans is having a blast there. He's got 6/10 on Joshua Horton and Trev Mortimer behind them 1 second. And Brandon Levin following them. Danny Bartush and Carter Dines are going to throw some excitement our way now for the next few minutes and see how they're going. We'll put Boylet on screen. Yes, we can. I've got him on the second screen in a second.
Oh,
if I can find him.
around goes
There he
Dean.
is. Boylet's in these old school colours. I didn't recognise him before, so there he is there. Have a look at these boys. Ladies and gents, we've got 13 minutes left of this. Brandon Levin has just set the fastest lap of the 1:32.495. He's coming down the track following Mortimer as he's coming down the hill. Steph Piccoli's just called an incident in, so I'm not sure what's happened with Steph. But the battle is starting to fire up again. We're at the 12-minute mark, and Joshua Horton is getting pressure from Trev Mortimer. Mortimer is 4/10 to the back of him. Brandon Levin 4/10 to the back of him. So Dougie has got it all on his own. He's got no cars to contend with. He's starting to spread his wings. The boys behind him are battling and starting to get a gap a bit. Oh, where do you go from here? That is just crazy. That is that first 5 minutes is man. My throat is just gone. We've worked up a big sweat there. Who we got here? We've got Jace Douglas, Newlands, Kevin Wakefield, and here we go. 5-second penalty.
Oh no!
All right. Oh, look at that. So,
3 cars around, and it
just as they called that, Kev Wakefield, a car right in the middle of the screen right now, on the right, going right, has just got himself a 5-second penalty for that incident we saw earlier on, where he tagged the back of one of the cars. So let's see if he's going to get another 5 here. No. Oh, here he is. Who's that? Side by side. Oh, Kev spun on his own.
Yeah.
Okay, so Kev spun on his own by the look of them, but the 2 cars behind him rotated on there with a bit of contact. Oh, side by side here with Levin and Mortimer. Levin is putting the pressure on. He wants the final podium position. He wants to get it because he hasn't got it so far tonight. And to finish at the top, Steph, would be a spectacular way to finish the night, because this has been an amazing opening to the season for Season 4, ladies and gents. Here's a replay at the moment by the look of it. Mortimer. Here goes Levin on the outside, trying to open it right up, get some pace as he's coming through the corner. He is gone across and given Mortimer a bit of a nudge. All good, love, and war. Is this a replay still? It was.
Yeah, that's how long this battle between these two have been going on.
Yeah.
Now Trev's starting to pull a little bit of a gap line. Oh, Levin's going around into the wall.
No. I didn't see that. Oh, no. After a cracking night tonight, has he done that on his own?
Yep.
Yeah. He's just touched. Oh, look at the slightest touch of dirt. Has he kept it off the wall? Oh, just kept it off the wall. I think he's got a bit of damage, but we'll see how he goes. Oh, there you go, folks. Just that little bit of a touch of dirt can wreck your race. He's just had Boylet pass him just then too. So Boylet has got himself up into 7th place. A great bit of work there. Levin is down to 9th from 4th. But
we got 3 wide.
Have a look at the boys in the back. There's Chrissy Tomlin. Looks like Jeff Piccoli and one of the LCR boys, maybe Stevie Daniels. Oh, a little bit of contact. Oh, no. What the hell? Mitchie Noble got done there. I think Tomlin nobbled him a bit then. I think Mitchie... So Mitchie Noble's retired from the race. I'm not sure if he should have retired then, because I reckon he would have got away. The other guy would have got a penalty for it. But anyway, they're both in the middle of the track. We'll have a look at it a bit later, see what the boys say downstairs. They could have both encroached on each other. But at the moment, we're at the pointy end with 9 minutes to go, which a 20-minute sprint, and it feels like 30 to 45 minutes, these races tonight. I'm not sure why they feel so long, but the racing has been epic. Joshy Horton has got a bit of sniff there. He can smell Dougie Gowan's armpits all the way back there. Guns out, armpits, and elbows out. Gowans has got a big fight to keep Joshy Horton behind him. A lot of respect between the two. We saw some amazing racing in Heat 2 between them too.
I don't even know where to go with that.
Here we go. 5-second time penalty. Oh, car 80 got a 5-second penalty for infringement in lap 2. So that was a bit earlier on. They're still unpacking. They're still unpacking a fair bit from the early part of the race. That 5 minutes that we watched of highlights, they're unpacking that still because there's a lot of action to go from there.
And so much has happened, I don't even remember the incident.
Yeah, it's become a blur, just a constant blur. But have a look at this. We've got Trev Mortimer is like 2 seconds behind these boys. Danny Bartouche has dropped a further 2 seconds on the back of him, but he's now got Carter Dines putting the pressure on. Carter Dines is 2/10 behind him and really having a good sniff at this position at the moment. Brandon Levin down in 13th place has still got the fastest lap of the 1:32.495.
Yeah, thankfully for Brandon, that contact with the inside Armco wasn't all that bad, especially compared to some of the wall contact we've seen tonight. So he's able to keep going at pretty decent pace even still. So he really lucked out.
Chris McPhee is up 23 places, up into 9th place. So he's having an absolute cracker out there, Chris McPhee, doing extremely well. The battles have gapped out a little bit. McPhee's got a battle of Cizikas and Hodgkinson and Greg Cook at the moment. They're having an absolute perler here. I'm going to put that on the bottom camera so you can see that. On the top of the screen, we've got Danny Bartouche and Carter Dines going for it again. Dines has got himself the inside line. He's got right up his side. Danny Bartouche, Bartouche is not letting him get out wide. Not at all. Oh, nice and clean. Well done. The blue flag car got out of the way as well. David Simmons is just talking to the boys to pass right. That was David Simmons we used to see in the light blue car. Tell him to go around. But Carter Dines and Danny Bartouche still going for it. Liam Tipping is behind them, but he's a fair bit back. He's like 5 seconds back off the pace of those boys. On the bottom screen, you've got who's that? Who have I gone to? Oh, Alex Cizikas. Sorry, lost me train of thought for a sec there. Alex Cizikas with Hodgkinson, Cook, and Levin and Senna going through. Yep, another 10-second penalty. Lap 3, car 196. How many seconds was that? Was that 5?
Yeah, I believe so.
5-second infringement. So he'll finish further down the field. He's currently in 9th. 5 seconds is going to take him down to about 13th, just in front of Brandon Levin. Looks like the Guns Out Gowans has got himself into a cruisy position. He's got 6 minutes left. He's got Joshua Horton 7/10 behind him. Josh looks like he's just waiting for the last few laps, so he doesn't have to battle him too long, I reckon. But Mortimer is slowly catching up. He's 2/10 off, and Carter Dines 2/10 off him as well. Greg Cook and Callum Hodgkinson are having a great little stouch that you can see them coming down the bottom screen, down the main straight. Greg Cook's in the Purtle car, Callum Hodgkinson in the multi-cars. He's coming down the straight as he's coming through there. You can just see them. They've gone 2 by 2. Callum has got the inside line. Now it's the outside line. Cook has got the inside line coming into the final part of the outside. Callum's still got overlap. He's taken a little bit of extra of the curve to make sure he can keep it. He's got Cook pushed out wide. He's got the inside line. Has he got it converted? Not quite. Cook is still there side by side. Cook is loving this and keeping the pressure on. He is not releasing Callum at all. Callum is putting the pressure. He's getting the outside line with a bit of pace. That's what saved him just there, taking the outside line and keeping the pace for that corner. More acute angle cost Cook some pace as he came through. But a great little bit of battle between those two. They've been around and above each other most of the night tonight and getting to know each other very, very well.
A lot of people have been getting to know each other very well.
Oh, especially that car that copped it up the pooper. That demolished that car. That just went to pieces. Yeah, that was crazy. Chris Tomlin is having a great bit of work here with the boys. He's got Thomas Cena that he's chasing down at the moment and trying to get a move done on. He's got Wayne Edwards behind him and Brandon Hickman and Josh King further back behind them again. But the four of them are having a great bit of work there. Have a look at Tomlin. He's having a bit of a sniff. He's got to make sure he doesn't get contact. Under brakes, he's made the move. Is he going to be able to work it through? No. Thomasina's taken the outside line, the faster line, and come back in and maintain pace and got back in front of him. But how cool is the draft here? Look at these guys. 1, 2, 3, 4 cars in a row, all drafting off the back of Thomasina. Tomlin, Wayne Edwards, and Brandon Hickman. Tomlin is having a bit of a look. Wayne Edwards going a little bit wide, trying to get the car rotated early. He's got it early, but geez, that nearly cost him a spot. Iracing is that race control is calling in at the moment, covering everything off. The boys have been very busy down there. Dougie Gowans,
Yeah.
have a look at this. Bit too much respect between these two boys. Josh Horton, get in there, mate. I know you're listening. Come on, mate. Enough is enough. 3 minutes to go. We've got a lap and a half out left. There's going to be a white flag coming up after this lap, and it's going to be Battle City all the way through. Dan Bartucci is on the back of Carter Dines, just behind these boys. You got Mortimer there, all on his own for third place. And then we've got Danny Bartucci and Carter Dines flexing their muscles as they're coming down the straights.
Oh, one of the Murray cars way off.
Yeah, it was Brandon having a bit of a tussle here on his own. Oh! Levin got up on two wheels. That must be due to the damage on his suspension, but that was... Whew, he must be spewing because he was doing such a great job.
Yeah.
Yeah, we saw you retired there, Mitch. We saw that you pulled it out. Definitely not your week, mate. Definitely not your week. Joe Black done a J-hook then and managed to rotate it around. Hopefully no cars coming. No, keep the spoon going. But we can't even remember the incident anymore. Mitch, he was probably thinking the same thing too, mate. Damn, how did he not know you were there? Haven't watched it back yet, but I'm sure we'll get a chance to review it at some point. But look at these boys go. Tomlin on the back, putting the pressure on like crazy. He's taking the faster line. Looks like that's in front of him. Is that my boy Brandon Levin? Yes, it is. He's battling that car at the moment. He is really struggling with it big time. We've got 1.28 seconds left in this race, viewers. We have had some spectacular bit of fun. So our leading Pro-Am is Trev Mortimer. Our leading Pro-Am is Brandon Hickman. And Brandon looks like he's got himself the podium because he's got a fair distance between the boys behind him. Josh King and Wayne Edwards are behind him as well. Wayne Edwards is the second amateur there. So it looks like we'll have...
Oh, contact with Hickman!
Oh, no.
Yeah,
Contact
he's
with
off.
Hickman.
Oh, another car going off.
Oh, is that top? Is that the podium position going? White flag, white flag.
It is now. Greg Johnson's leading. Oh,
Johnson going to pull it open and get us up to the booth for the last few goings. Here we got, ladies and gentlemen, we've got Dougie Gowans leading the boys off as he follows. Behind him is, Joshua King takes a little bit of extra dirt there. I think Josh has left it a little bit too late. Dougie Gowans has got the pace tonight. Josh Horton has just cracked the fastest lap of the 132.302. So that is about 2/10 faster than anyone on track at this point. But have a look at Dougie Gowans. He is driving like a man possessed. Dougie Gowans of Team SRW Motorsports. Oh, no, he's still driving for FTR. But that we'll keep working on that one, mate. Last few corners to go. Here he comes as he comes up the hill. Ladies and gentlemen, the final heat for the night has been taken out by Dougie Gowans and followed by Joshua Horton and Trev Mortimer, the top three for the Warren Brown Toyota GR86 feature race tonight of round one. The boys have started off in spectacular fashion, followed by Trev Mortimer in third place. And there's a lot of battles going on as we go through the field. Danny Bartouche in fourth. Carter Dines has got himself into fixed. And these boys are still finding out for minor premierships down the back. Look at them go. Who do we have on camera right here? It's one of the LCR boys, and I think that's Hickman following through there as well. As we go to the bottom screen as well, we've got Tomlin and Thomasina fighting through it as well, coming through. These boys are all having a look at this car. That's toast.
Yeah, him and Suzuka's got together in the next to last corner.
265 has got himself a penalty as well. Who's 265? Cannot find him on there. It must be already blacked out. But I'll tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, that was some spectacular fun. Russell Gander, was it? Yeah.
Yep.
Like, oh, Brandon Levin's completely lost it and gone into the wall there. He couldn't control it anymore. But ladies and gentlemen, here is our winner for our final race, our feature race, as we call it, for round 1 of season 4 of the Warren and Brown Toyota GR86 Nationals. The winner is Dougie Gowans from FTR as he takes it out by 3/10 from Joshua Horton from Vermilion. Third place is Trev Mortimer. In fourth place, Danny Bartouche. Carter Dines from Dines Racing. Dynatune Racing in fifth. Liam Tipping in sixth. Cruz McVie in seventh. Cam Hardwick in eighth. Callum Hodgkinson in ninth. Greg Cook in 10th place. They're your leaders as we come across the top 10. Brandon Levin came back to 11th place after a spectacular race. Christopher Tomlin is in 12th. Thomasina in 13th. Alex Zizekas in 14th. Greggy Johnson in 15th. Wayne Edwards in 16th. Thomas Jason Douglas 17th. Brandon Hickman 18th. Excuse me, as I get the hiccups. Ash Glover in 19th and Matthew Boyle at debut back to the series in 20th place. Then we have 21st place, Kevin Wakefield. 22nd, Joshua King. 23rd, Mark Cochran. 24th, Russell Ganner. 25th, Stephanie Piccoli. 26th, Joey Black. Shane Newens in 27th. 28th is David Simmons. 29th is Brad Dines, who's had a bit of a mare tonight. And good old Mitchie Noble in 30th place after some more messy, disastrous driving tonight. Not all his own doing, but he's had an absolute mare of a week, actually. 31st place, Dean Sinkovic, 9 laps down. I don't know what Dean was doing tonight. And Stevie Daniels in 32nd. Cooper Barnes in 33rd. Thomas Cooley in 34th. And tonight, our race control is Stefan McCartain, and our race director was Greggy Barber. Wow, guys. That was some fun, wasn't it? Who do we have there in the end? We've got Dougie Downs, Josh Horton, and Trev Mortimer, top 3. Who was our Pro-Am winner for the last race?
I believe that would be Mortimer, as he is listed as Pro-Am.
Oh, there you go. So Mortimer as well. So that's one less. And our winner for the AMs would be Greggy Johnson, if I'm not correct.
You are correct.
So they're our boys for the booth tonight. Greggy Johnson, Trev Mortimer, Josh Horton, and Dougie Gowans. Come on down for a bit of a chin wag about what we saw tonight and about what an epic race round 1 has turned out to be. Who's who in the zoo? Who we got left? I think the viewers are all stunned. They're all gone quiet.
Yeah, I think they're exhausted from watching this unbelievable night of racing.
Yeah, it has been an absolute cracker. There's a full booth down there. What do we got? Mortimer, Horton. What's Bartouche doing in there? Where did Bartouche finish? 4th. So I'm not sure what Bartouche is doing in there, but let's start at the bottom of this list. He's going off to Sri Lanka in a few weeks' time, so I'm not sure how many races he's going to do. But ladies and gentlemen, our AM winner of the feature race for round 1 of season 4 of 2025, Mr. Greggy Johnson takes the AMs out for the night in the 3rd heat. What a drive. What a bit of fun, mate. What did you think of the track and how was it out there, mate?
Mate, I like the track. It's challenging, but you get it right, it is good fun.
Yeah.
And, look, I had an absolute ball out there, although the first 2 races, got cleaned up by other cars a bit, having incidents, and turned myself into around sideways coming out of the last corner and got stuck there. And I thought, great, I can't go backwards because someone's going to run into me. I just had to sit and wait.
It was on
And,
camera, mate. We thought you were going to go for an early pit.
Yeah, I thought I was too at one stage because I had it actually gave it was so slight, but it gave me front damage, and then I did the rest of the race with front damage, and I'm thinking, oh great, this thing's going nowhere. But anyway.
Well, it looked like a lot of fun. The track looks amazing, to be honest. It looks like it would be fun in any car, to be straight with you.
It really is. It really is a lot of fun. I mean, I was the last race. I don't know what was going on with Joshy King, but you know, I was stuck behind him for ages. I just couldn't get past him. But his car must have been damaged because he wasn't faster than me, which is where he normally is.
Yeah.
But he was stopping me from getting to the guys I was trying to catch up to. And then we eventually, the two of us caught up to the other two guys, to Wayne and Brendan.
Yep.
And I thought, I'm just going to sit in here and hope that it works. And then I thought, watch them go for a bit. And then there was I thought, opening. I thought, go down the inside. And then all of a sudden I saw the cars disappear. And I'm thinking, awesome, I'm there, I'm through. But, we were trying to get Wayno over the line for all three tonight because we were talking to him in our chat room.
Yeah, I saw the room was pretty full tonight.
Yeah, it was a big full room, and Wayne's driven a great night. Like he's got the points for the night. You know, he's finished second in this one, but he's won the first two in AM, so he's had a great night. And I said to him as we crossed the line, I said, "What did you do? You drove like Pricey for the last lap and let everyone go past you." And
hang on a minute, what happened to Dean?
Nobody got the $10 for putting him off the track. He did that himself, so he'll be trying to claim his own $10 tonight.
Well, he finished down the bottom. I see he's already left the room as well, so he must be.
Yeah, no, he had damage. He had too much damage.
Yeah, there you go. Well, mate, congratulations on
wrong. You get damage.
Yeah, this is true. There was, I tell you what, we saw some boys hit the walls and bounce back onto the track, which was spectacular footage for the
stuff.
For the thing, which was pretty cool. We saw one take it up the pupper and just completely get demolished. That was unbelievable. But I've got to do a highlight reel just of the carnage of tonight's racing. I'm gonna have to take the time and do it over the weekend. But mate, who gets
Mr.
Johnson?
Out of it?
No, I can't, mate. I can't. I've got to include you at least a little bit. We've got to promote prostate cancer, mate.
That's right.
Yeah, of course we do. I know you're going off to Sri Lanka in a couple of weeks' time, so we've got you for a few races. But it's good.
This week and next week, and then I'm away for 2.
Oh, it's only 2 weeks. Oh, okay, that's not too bad.
But yeah, it's going to make the season hard for me. But anyway, it is what it is. But
you've had prostate cancer, so that's going to be something new.
That's right. So. For having my car on track tonight, we have the support of the Prostate Cancer Foundation of Australia, as always.
Yep.
Red Energy, who I work for, they support what I do in the racing, and it's nice to have their logos on the car.
Yep.
And of course, Greg's 3D Trucks and Trains.
Yep.
So for all your little toy trains for the wooden push long for the kids, look up Greg's 3D Trucks and Trains on Facebook or on the net and find my Squarespace site and have a look at what I've got to sell. There's some really cool stuff in amongst that. I'm really chuffed with some of the stuff that I managed to turn out for the kids. So it's it's a labour of love, and it's so much fun doing that. Almost as much fun as doing what I do on a Thursday night with you guys.
I was waiting for that bit, mate. Well, it sounds like you got your retirement plan all sorted out, mate, and making trains and racing simulators with a little bit of tennis thrown in. I mean, not tennis, a little bit of cricket thrown in.
A little bit of cricket, yep. Back in the cricket season, so that's always fun too.
Well, mate, good to see you finish off the round 1 with a podium for the commentators section of it anyway. Keep good luck, and if I don't speak to you before you go on your trip, mate, stay safe and enjoy every moment in Sri Lanka, dude.
I shall, mate, I shall. I'll talk to you soon.
All right, take care, brother.
Bye.
All right, there's another legend, one of the OGs, one of the original boys from the early days when we were still called FRL Racing. Who we got next in the room, mate? We have got Trev Mortimer, I believe, then Josh Horton, then Dougie Gowan. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's bring Trev Mortimer in for a spectacular drive in the 3rd place. He had a lot of fun in 1 and 2, a little bit of bumping and grinding and a bit of drafting, and got himself for the important race where he can speak to us up into the podium finishes. Mr. Mortimer, how you going, mate? How was it?
Bloody-tastic thinker. Another excellent Thursday night behind the wheel. Loving it.
It looked like fun. The top 5 cars, apart from Brandon Levin, who ended up cursing himself in the end, but you guys all night tonight were up around each other all the way through. Very, very close battling. I think that you guys know each other a little bit too well now. and,
Yeah,
and
you know who you can put one on and who you can't. Yeah,
yeah. And it was
good.
That was crazy out there. How good was it? Because it didn't. You saw what happened to Brandon. He just touched the dirt, and his car was toasting the last one. How was it out there physically? Was it demanding? Because it looked like it was just bang, bang, bang all the way.
Yeah. There's no break really. You just flat out the whole time. First one, just I don't know if I just haven't done it for a while or what, but just sweating. It was just like showering off me. Second one, I had towards the end, I had a little glitches in my graphics, so I realised I had to do like a little update on Windows 10 or something like that, and it fixed it up, got it right, and I was glad because I'm obviously off pole on the last one, but I feel like I should have converted that last one and put my elbows out a little bit more at the start, but I'm still getting my eye in on the cold tyre. But
That is the hard bit leading out, isn't it? The cold tyre, it's so deceiving being out there getting pushed by everyone and trying to get away. It's all right if you get a great start and streak away a little bit, you can bring the tyres into heat. But when you don't and you've got the pressure on all the way, it really is who's going to manage them the best and take advantage of it.
Yeah, it's like 5 times easier to make a mistake and you lose 10 spots. So you sort of you're happy to give 1 or 2 away and have a crack at them later on with a bit of a draft behind you. So, but all the boys, they're all racing really clean. And I got a shout out to my brother Cruz and his new team, the Koala Cartel. He come on board tonight.
So is that all right? So where's is Cruz his real name?
Yeah, it is his real name. He's my brother. So, that's his real name.
He's your brother, but his second name's not Mortimer on his thing.
No, same mum, different dad, but
okay.
Yeah, he's definitely Cruz.
I was taking the piss, mate. I thought he was taking the piss out of Cruz Ramirez in cars.
Oh, yeah.
Cruz McVie, I thought, this sounds a bit American. This sounds a bit like cars on the road. But all right, it's legit. We found it. We heard it from your brother. Well, that's awesome that you brought your brother down. I know that Liam Tipping's raced here before a long, long time ago. I think he was with Taipan back in those days. I'm not sure. I could be wrong, but the name rings a bell. But, mate, it's great to see you out there having a bit of fun and really enjoying it. Which sounds like you are anyway. And who – is there anyone that supports you down there? You got some sponsors or anyone you want to have a flash at?
Action Tow Bars, first of all. Easy Motorcycle Spares, which is Cruz's motorcycle spare company. Extreme Karting. And just everyone who we race with in the little community that we got. It's awesome.
Excellent, mate. Well, I'm glad to hear you're loving it. It's a good way to promote the series, and good luck for the rest of the season, mate. It's going to be an absolute tough one. Judging by tonight, it's going to get better and better. So well done, dude. The early points are going to be critical.
No doubt. Thanks, Sinka. Have a good night, bud.
Mate. Take care, mate.
Hooroo.
All right, Mr. Watson, you got the legend of Horton. Do you ready with some questions for him, mate?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. So he's been back from the booth downstairs, been doing some RC duties for us, has been taking a bit of a hiatus from SRW racing and devoting his time to RC. The legend himself, Mr. Joshua Horton from Vermilion Motorsports. How you doing, Mr. Horton? Mr. Watson's got lots of questions for you.
I'm doing great, guys. I'm doing great. It's great to be back.
Great to have you back, mate.
And that's my first question is, what is it like to be back out in the series and back out on track? It was a heck of a run for you getting the rust off. Yeah,
look, the skill level has definitely improved. I'm really proud of everyone, actually. A few faces that I get around and talk to bring up, and they got a bit faster, specifically Dan Bartouche, Trevor Mortimer. Those two are absolutely rapid now. It's great to see more action on track, all the way through the pack, even like my first 2 races. I was battling with a few guys, and yeah, it's bloody awesome out there.
Yeah, and just take us through some of these battles, because you were in some great battles for the race win all night long, ultimately just coming up a little bit short, but you were right there in the thick of it all night long.
Yeah, I mean, there was a few great opportunities throughout the race, especially in race 3. Unfortunately, with the lap car there, I didn't feel bold enough to still send it on Doug. But turn 1 was really good. You could hold around the outside, and there was a few times where I made that work. You just got to be confident. The fast left-handers across the back of the track are scary, but if you're confident enough, you can get a move done. The track's so much fun. You can overtake anywhere and everywhere, and you're always just 0xing each other.
Yeah, and what was it like turning laps at this place? I saw you did have to mention it. Looked like you kicked up some dust there quite a bit tonight. How was it?
Look, I had a pedal failure, so I had to rip out the old set of pedals and put them on tonight. So I only had 30 minutes of practice before. The rust is definitely there, and so is the dirt. But eventually, I got a handle on it towards the end of the race, and it started to show what I could do again.
Well, that's a heck of a run on the backup pedals there. Heck of a run all night. Any sponsors, plugs, and shout outs you'd like to give?
Yeah, first of all, big shout out to the guys at SRW. You guys put on a great league, and it's always great to be a part of, especially now as RC, seeing behind the memes. But if anybody wants to get in, I'd say definitely jump in. It's an amazing series to be a part of. But as for me, RS for Vermilion Esports. Our sponsors are Pyro Setups, Burb Designs, thecartshop.com.au, Supernova Motorsports, Lewis Craighead Online Coaching, and Vermilion X Coaching.
Righty, well, we appreciate you, Josh, and hopefully we're talking to you again next week.
These guys, you definitely will. Hopefully with some pedals again.
Well, hopefully you're not going to have a different excuse next week, mate.
No more excuses. No more. That's it.
Cracking effort, mate. Great to have you out on track again. It's great to hear that the boys around us have improved, because the battling in the top 10 has been really, really tight. And it's great to see that. I'm sort of happy, but not happy that you didn't come out and destroy it, because last time you were out here, you were like a leap ahead of some of these boys, and it just shows how much. I mean, obviously you're a little bit rusty, but it just shows how much these boys have improved over the last 12 months, and this series is becoming an absolute weapon of a series to drive in. So, thanks for that, and good luck for the rest of the season, mate. Hope it pans out for you.
Thank you, James. Thank you, Steve. Enjoy your night.
All right, cheers, brother. All right, what do we got left? We have got left the old man himself, yeah? Should we bring him in or let him stew for a bit longer? What do you reckon, mate?
Let's let him stew.
Let him stew. We'll do him a really, really long intro, so he has to sit there and wait for a while. But ladies and gentlemen, we refer to him as Uncle Doug, Guns Out Gowans, Grandpa Gowans, the FTR legend that is becoming the man that has won the championship in the Super Formula Lights, started the night out with some amazing pace, out the pointy end, battled with a past champion, Joshua Horton, for a lot of it. He had Danny Bartouche up his backside. He had Brandon Levin around him. He had Trev Mortimer around him. And I can't keep him waiting any longer. Welcome to the room, Mr. Dougie Gowans.
Hey, thanks, guys. Happy to be here. That was some really, really fun racing tonight, and very respectful and clean too. I mean, some of the passes that we were trying to do on each other, it was just awesome. So yeah, a lot of fun tonight.
Wait till you watch it back, mate. Unfortunately, the first 5 minutes was all crashes of the third race.
Oh, was it? Oh, geez.
but it was the racing all up and down the field tonight was absolutely amazing. This top 10 drivers, the pros, have gone to another level. Just knowing each other, even some of the new boys that came in that don't know you guys, really slotted in really well. Who was it? Like Cruz McVie. The other one that was doing really well for a while was where is he gone on the list? Thomas Cooling had a really good start as well. So.
Yep.
There was some really good pace from new boys, and it looks like the new boys slotted in really nicely.
It's going to be a terrific season, I think, with these guys coming along. The pace is right there for everyone, and you could see that in qualifying tonight. So it is going to be a pretty intense season, and we have some of the faster drivers yet to come back. So hopefully they will return for the next round. I don't know why they've missed tonight, but I mean, what a top end of the grid.
Oh, mate, you got Kyle Lavery to come back still, champion of season 3. He's not going to be able to race all of them, Dougie. So he's got work commitments through the rest of the year. So you're going to be lucky there. But Jet Murray as well, he's going to be away for another week too. So there's some wicked pace that's going to be out there. It's going to be spectacular.
There's two great drivers right there, So once they come back and you throw in the mix with Josh and Trevor was amazing tonight, and you got Dan and like you said, the new fellas. I mean, it's going to be a tough season. I better start exercising again.
If you're not doing lappies of the block at the moment, mate, and getting some fitness up, you're going to start running out of puff, mate. Because how intense was that? 3 races. Like my voice is gone. Like we've been away for 3 weeks, and my voice is scratchy tonight because of all the excitement. So my vocal fitness is down. But how is the fitness level out there? Like it must be a pump under the pump all the way through.
You start to feel it a little bit by the end of the second race. That's because there's no real break in between. But once you have that break, you kind of refreshed a little bit for the third race. It is tough when you are driving, but having that separation certainly helps. For me, what gets me is when we do the 1 hour enduros. That's when I find it tough in battles like that. When you're separated by literally nothing. Think back to Bathurst last season. We were nose to tail for 45 minutes, and that was just ridiculous. And I was puffed after that because it was so hard. So some of the tracks that we're going to this season, it's gonna really encourage some good close racing like we had tonight, and it's going to be an amazing season.
So where do you put this track out there amongst them? Because it looks like an amazing track to drive. Up in what would you rate it out of 10?
Oh, Session Ring. I love Session Ring. It's such a flowing track, and it's such a unique track too, with its undulations and its cornering and how you attack the corners and how you keep that car flowing over the track. I mean, for me, it's definitely a 9 out of 10. I've raced here before in the SFL, so I was able to pick up the track tonight pretty quick. Some others only, who are smart asses like Josh only bought it 3 minutes before he started racing tonight, but it's an incredible track, and I wish we'd done more racing here.
Yeah, well, it looks like a track I'd love to get out there. I reckon it'd be a lot of fun in the GT3 series as well, which comes to mention, mate, I'll be on track. I probably won't see you on track because I'll be at the other end of it on Sunday night, but it'll be great.
I'm not going to be with you. You just don't know.
Well, no, well, I do know, mate. I know how shit I am. Let's not make fun of it.
Come on, I'm trying to lift you up, mate. You got to be confident about these things. Get out there and have a go.
Look, mate, I've got to get my PC up and running, but I'm looking forward to Sunday night. So those viewers are out there who are having fun. If you're a SAW member, get up and sign up for the Sunday night GT3 series because there's already 36 guys registered for it.
And there's some brilliant drivers in there too, So it's going to be a really
very
serious race.
I think Mr. McCarthy signed up as well, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah. We all love the GT3s, I mean, so absolutely come along and join in, Yeah,
definitely. Well, mate, a legend that is becoming the man, Guns Out Gowans, is continuing. Great way to start round 1 of season 4 of the Warren and Brown GR86 Nationals, mate. Congratulations. Who gets Mr. Doug Gowans out on track, mate?
Just myself. I just like to run around be. Don't worry about that. I like to be a bit of a Discord tart these days, so I jump in and out of many different servers, etc. Tonight I was with the SLM boys, and thank you very much to them for having me along. I'll give a good shout out to my wife. She's just lost her father, and she's currently down in Adelaide, so I send my love to her, and I hope everything's going well for her down there. And obviously to Race Control, broadcast team tonight, and the other drivers on track, as I always say, without them, the series wouldn't be there.
You're dead spot on there. Without the drivers that come and join us every week, we'd be just a couple of guys that would be like sorry gamers behind the microphone, and they put the show on. Don't come and watch for us. Don't come and watch for SRW. Spread it to your friends and family. Come watch it for the drivers, because they
100%.
put on an amazing show, and they deserve to be watched by the thousands, because the racing that is out here, you're not going to see very many leagues running it like this, and it is spectacular.
And I don't think, everyone also doesn't realise that, a lot of the drivers that we have in our series, they're real world race drivers. They actually go out there and race each week, or race in their respective series, so follow them from the track, come onto the sim, I mean, come like you say, Steve, support the fellas out there.
Yeah, 100%. Share, like, subscribe. Listen, mate, condolences to the wife. I hope everything goes well for her. Congratulations to you. Cracking way to start the season. Could be a title on the edge there. Some critical points in the beginning. So we won't. I know you won't get too excited. But well done, mate. And
thank you.
I'm looking forward to seeing what you bring out next week, mate. Congratulations.
Thanks, guys. I'll catch you later.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Dougie Gowans, Guns Out Gowans, the man himself. Took out the feature race for the Warren and Brown Tools. Round 1, Heat 3 for the night. Mate, Mr. Watson, that was... I know we say this all the time, how's next week going to top it? But it always does top it. Where are we going to end up by round 9, mate? We're not going to have voices after the first 20 minutes.
I know, right? This was absolutely unbelievable. Like, just some wild racing, wild moments, and some wild crashes. I mean, what better way to spread awareness of prostate cancer than watching Brad Dines get a prostate exam right there live on television?
Very much so. That was Brad Dines. Hang on, Brad Dines. Yep, you're free. Check the go. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we'll call it to the close. It's been a long day. Thank you in the background, Kobe, for pushing the buttons, and Mr. Watson for joining me for the ride. It's been an amazing night. It's been an amazing week. Round 1 of season 4. I can't believe we're into the final season of the year already, but we're at the very first one, so we've got a lot of fun, a lot of racing to come along. We are on Tuesday nights, Wednesday nights, Thursday nights at 8 p.m. Come and watch these boys. They deserve to be watched. Share, love, like, subscribe, hit the whole buttons, everything like that. And also, if you're a member of SRW, Sunday night, GT3 series is starting. It's going to be a cracking league. If we do get a good sponsor out there, we will broadcast it. It's just a matter of finances, really, more than anything. But thank you all very much. Thank you to the team. Thank you for the RC downstairs, Greggy Barber, the race director, and Stephen McCartney, the race steward, and also to the admins of this series for doing a cracking job to getting it off the ground and getting the names out there of all these amazing drivers. Good night, viewers. See you all Tuesday night for the V8 Supercars having a spectacular run. Go for it.